Hey Houston Plus, sponsored by Ashley. CJ, I always say we know where people are, we don't know how they got there. So let's kind of go over the game plan of your early life. You were the youngest of 4 kids. Were you the typical baby who was kind of coddled a little bit, or you were like, you're number 4, you're on your own?
A little bit of both. Yeah, I mean, my siblings definitely roughed me up. Yeah, being the youngest of 4 wasn't always easy, but they made me tough.
Yeah, speaking of what's not always easy, Ashley's campaign is Delivering Dreams, helping local Houston families facing hardships. You know a little bit about that. At the age of 13, something happened that kind of turned the family upside down.
Yeah, my father was incarcerated, and that was something that was tough on my family, but it was ultimately, it was hard, but it was also a blessing that my dad's still here. I still have a great relationship with him that, took time to heal, but, he's alive, he's doing well.
Yeah, sometimes it questions your faith, sometimes it makes it stronger. It sounded like it made your faith stronger.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, and your mom was very resourceful because it was tight on the finances. In high school, the family lived in a small apartment above a storage unit. That was not by accident. She was putting stuff together.
My mom always taught me this, look at the cup half full, so that was something that I try to do even now with my life, that not everything is as bad as it seems, it could always be worse.
Yeah, she was the facility manager, so that was a perk of the position, being able to live in the apartment above the storage unit. Sports is something that a lot of us definitely look at as just entertainment, but when you look at who's playing, there's so many great lessons to learn by being part of a team sport, and whether you ever went pro or not, what are some of the lessons that you will take with you for the rest of your life, and the advantages of kids being involved in team sports?
Yeah, I think first and foremost, it helps with camaraderie, working with others. That's something that, since I've been a kid, some of my best friends are guys who I play youth football with, youth basketball, baseball. Like, I still am friends with those guys today. And another thing that I think is underrated and nowadays that a lot of people shy away from is you learn how to lose, you learn how to fail. You learn that somebody might be better than you and you have to work harder to get to that position that you want. Those are some of the things that have definitely been beneficial and I think can benefit kids all over the world for sports.
Quarterback at Ohio State University, drafted second by the Texans, NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year, the youngest quarterback to win a playoff game. You are known for your leadership and humility on and off the field.
Yeah, I just try to, be not only who my parents raised me to be, but who God has asked me to be, and always have tried to, treat people the right way and try to be a blessing to others and be a servant. I mean, that's something that I think, I've learned from, my faith, that Jesus was a servant. And for me, that's my job, is to serve others. So that's kind of been instilled in me from my parents, from a youth, and try to give grace and also hopefully receive some as well.
And that's why your mission aligns with Ashley's mission, helping people to thrive. You support youth programs and charities, and now the Delivering Dreams, lifting families up who need a little bit of help. Why did you decide, because I know you're asked to do so many different things, but to basically join this campaign and to help a family that's struggling?
Yeah, well, first I think, Ashley's been somebody who has been supportive of my career and my personal journey, but also just this is something that, hits home for me, living, in a situation where we always didn't have what, we wanted, but, we may do. So having a home is different and it's priceless. And that's something I hope these families get to experience, because, I experience that now, and, I'm blessed enough to have, homes for not only myself, but my family as well. And that's where I go home all the time, is to their places. And, we break bread, we cry, we fight, we have fun, we throw barbecues, all type of stuff. And I think that is the beauty of having a home.
Brittany, nominations are now open, so explain how this is going to work.
Yes, nominations are now open through October 3rd. You can go to ashley.com/deliveringdreams, and you can nominate yourself or a family that you know of, that you think has an inspiring story. We want to make sure that we're focusing on families that have that story. We want to bring those stories to the forefront of the Houston community and showcase what Ashley and CJ are partnering here together and helping them create that sanctuary.
There are some stipulations, and they can get more on the website, but one of them is you need to be 18 or older.
Correct, 18 or older, and we're asking for all nominations to come from the Houston metro area. After October 3rd, a panel of judges, which will include CJ, will look over these stories, and we're so excited to be inspired by them.
All right, give us the website one more time.
Yes, it is ashley.com/deliveringdreams.
Can't wait to see who's going to receive that that dream. All right, ready, set, break. Is that how it goes? Right? Okay.